What up? As you can tell, I am in an amazing mood, and that's for a couple reasons. One, I think the Suzuki Cappuccino looks amazing. It's crazy that it took me driving the Alto all the way to DC and not really getting any recognition. Like, really what it came down to is that when I got there, I feel like people saw the Alto and they thought it was cool, but they thought it was a stock Alto. No one really cared about anything. And I'm not saying I gotta be the center of attention or anything, but being like the K car guy and having so many K cars and making content nonstop, and this being like my love and my job, it was kind of weird to see like everyone just walk past this car and no one really cared. And it felt even weirder because I knew that this was in my driveway and I 100% had the option to drive this. So first thing that really has me in a good mood, I love the way the Cappuccino looks. Second thing is that the quote-unquote boring Alto is now gonna get some life breathed into it. We have an intake, a blow-off valve, strut bar. Maybe I should have added underglow after all, but this car is gonna go from sounding like this to like this. So that's what we're gonna do in today's video. But the real icing on top is the fact that my Daihatsu mirror walkthrough that I bought from Car Deal Page has officially got on the boat. It will be here early May, so that means the Alto needs to be gone by then. I need to find out more fun things to do with the Cappuccino. Like I mentioned, I might be driving to Montreal the 20th. If anyone from Canada, Montreal, or really like the North, Vermont, New Hampshire, that area wants to go to the car meet, let me know. I'm thinking about driving it there just because, like I said, I kind of want to do more road trips with it. I feel like cosmetically and mechanically the car is perfect. So the only content I can really do at this point is like road trips, fun stuff like going on a drag race. They're doing like a drag race competition there. And the homie Terry, if you guys remember, that I met up in Montreal a bunch of times, met him in Japan. He has a couple Acties for sale. I think he still has that B for sale. He has a bunch of JDM parts. So I could make some good content up there. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going just yet, but might see this in the drag strip in a couple weeks. But yeah, the Daihatsu mirror walkthrough will be here soon. Alto will be done soon. Cappuccino road trip soon. And the Daihatsu mirror walkthrough will be at my house soon. The homie David, who got the trade, who I bought this car from, is actually bringing it over. I ordered the special lug nuts for these guys, so I want to see if these fit. Enough talking. Let's pop the hood. Let's install the intake first. Then we'll do a blow-off valve. Then we'll do the strut bar. And let's get this thing looking cherry. So in my Alto stock form, it sounds like this. Ignore the belt sound or the pulley. I have a new belt coming soon. Don't worry about that. But let me give it a couple revs, and this is a before. That way we can see if we really hear the intake and the blow-off valve. All right, so that's our baseline. Let's turn this off. We don't want it to get too hot. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove all this plastic. So the intake I bought goes this way. I thought initially it would come out through here. I've seen a couple people that put the air filter and everything straight out of there, but the one that I bought goes like this. So I think I might have to remove this cover, definitely all this plastic, and I think that's about it. This should be pretty easy to install. Wow, I didn't realize how small this really is. I've seen a couple on Yahoo Auction that are for sale, and wow, it's small. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll buy one. Maybe I'll buy one. I think this car will be gone in a couple weeks, so maybe I won't. But if you win this on the waffle, or if you buy it, I think you should buy an upgraded one. They're only like about $100. Look what just got here. I'm still focused on this, but at some point we will be putting some 3 spokes on there. Maybe test fit the strut bar, see how it looks. Maybe actually drive it on the highway, because I've yet to do that. But let me continue to take everything off this. All right, so intercooler off. I'm now going to put the intake, and in the meantime, that's wild. All right, so update. This is large, and when I opened the box, it looked larger than a regular K intake. Like, look at the size difference. But I was like, you know what? Maybe it works. I'm now realizing that it does not work. Not only is it just huge, but it's for HA12. Which I thought was the same thing as this car, but apparently it's not. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be installing an intake in this video unless I make a DIY one from AutoZone or Advance. Update on this though. Strawberry rims on one side, 3 spokes on the other. Flexing out here at the WayBeforeTheFame garage. But I think what I'm gonna do now is just do the blow valve, see if we can get that done at least. So the way the blow valve is gonna work is that we need to remove this hose, this one right here. And after you take off this clamp, the second one is in your bumper right there. Second thing is that the Blitz blow valve kit that came with the car, that is 100% for the HA22S also works. It came with this bracket, but it's conflicting and really hitting this, so I'm not really able to use it. I do still think I'm going to have the blow valve on the car before this video's over. And that's mostly thanks to the homie in Canada who showed me a video. So basically what he did was grab a guarding hose that went from there to over here where he put the blow valve. And I'm going to do that same exact thing. The only thing that is kind of stopping me is, if you remember, this goes to my stock blow valve. This is kind of like what controls my boost. And it broke again. So I'm gonna have to re-JB weld this, or figure out a solution where maybe I really do need to buy a stock one of these, which is pretty annoying since I'm not really gonna be using it anymore. So what I'm gonna do is go to Advanced Auto Parts, buy the guarding hose, that way we can make this work. I'm gonna see if I can also DIY my own intake, that way we do have an intake before this video's over. And then to be honest, even looking at the strut bar, I kind of mocked it up and it might not fit for this car either, which will be 0 for 3 at this point. Finally got one thing installed. First time actually driving it.
It's actually really comfortable back here. Like, if I was getting Ubered around in this, I'd be chilling.
Acceleration test.
It'll keep going too. Like, it'll hold that gear for a while. It's crazy.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
If I had an intake, it'd be sick.
I know. Can you do an intake with a carburetor?
I think so. I'm pretty sure people would...
You probably have to jet it though, right?
I don't even know. I just want to turbo swap mine.
That'd be so sick.
The visibility thing is great. I remember Raymond saying he didn't have this window.
Yeah. Yours has 2 windows just like this.
Yeah,
yours basically the same thing, right?
We're the same exact car, except I just have a different front end. I want to get the seat like this, I think.
Yeah, a seat like this would be dope for yours too.
Yeah, I just spent so much money on mine already. I haven't even got it in yet.
Do you think you'll keep that one forever or no? Or do you think you'd sell that one?
I think that the way I'm looking at it is that I plan on keeping it for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I know that it's slow, and my goal is to eventually turbo and either 5-speed or 4-speed auto swap it. So if Rodrigo texts me, hey, there's a turbo one coming up, and he bids on it and it's a realistic amount, and I could sell mine and just replace it and it still has like the windows, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have the windows, I don't think I'll do it.
Yeah.
And I think also content-wise, it'd be pretty sick if I
have 2 of them side by side.
No. If I take mine that was naturally aspirated in carb and I turbo swap it, like, you know, that's content.
That is content.
So like, if that's a possibility, but I don't mean like, I don't know. He's never sent me a turbo. I've never even seen a turbo one for. Oh, I guess once I saw one for sale in Texas, a yellow one. But it was super rusty from what I remember.
But they're pretty rare. I feel like all the ones that come to the auction are all rare.
Yeah. I read that head to mirror walk is rare, so then to find one that's turbo is like, if it's like 15,000, no, I'm not paying 15,000.
That's why I'm like, I can't see myself getting rid of this thing, you know? Like, yes and no. Like, I guess everything for the right price, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I actually like the seats in the back, but I wish it was like a modular thing where I could just slide them on and take them off, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the cool thing is, like, it seems so big, but it's not. It's still like super tiny.
Yeah.
You can literally, it's like, I feel like it's just basically a tall smart car is what it is.
All right, so, and Advanced Auto Parts again, still waiting on that sponsorship. This is going to be my solution. If you guys remember, I bought this power chamber air filter when I was in Japan. And as you guys know, I am the biggest K hoarder. And times like this is why I love being the biggest K hoarder. I'm just going to buy this little adapter for 10 bucks. Get this on the car. Put a clamp over that directly onto my intake. And then boof. Cold air intake. Kind of warm air intake if I'm being honest. First time driving the Mira on the highway. I would say this is the cruising speed though. 80 kilometers an hour. I don't really feel comfortable going faster. I don't even think I can. This is my foot all the way down. Kind of going downhill. So what did you go, 110 on the way here?
Yeah, 110.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. It doesn't even want to go faster now. And this is downhill at that. I couldn't imagine going 110 in this. Yeah, I couldn't drive this to Florida.
No?
I mean, I could.
Yeah, but it's so comfortable. Like,
but it's so slow though, and like.
But you're just chilling. It's like.
I don't think I would be chilling, bro. I'd be pulling my hair, honestly. The little hair that I have, I'd be pulling it out.
No, you just freaking throw your laptop up there, throw a show
TV
on.
or something?
Yeah, watch TV the whole way down.
I'd have to get like something. I'd have to like get like a cruise control stick too. Like I couldn't keep it down.
I think that's the part that would kill me, the cruise control.
Yeah, like
cruise control.
I want to drive mine to Montreal though. Like if you still have yours, that'd be dope. Like in July.
Yeah.
For JDM Fest, I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be cool. All right, so we just got back from Advanced Auto Parts. I'm now going to put the intake and blower valve all together. We kind of mocked this up already, and this is how this is gonna go. So initially, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was gonna use this because I thought that the thing that I bought wrong was gonna go like this, but as you can tell, that's obviously not gonna work. So the DIY intake is gonna look something like this. It's gonna go mounted right there, all that put together. But now, let's focus on the blow valve. So we're gonna use our new hose from Advanced Auto Parts, connect it to the blow valve. Yeah, let's give it a test start. I'm expecting some cool sounds. First rev. Yeah, I see it opening. All right, so update. To be honest, today did not go as planned. I thought that I was gonna put this intake in. I thought I was gonna put that blow valve in. I thought everything was gonna be 1, 2, 3, and it didn't really go that way. But after driving it, after kind of figuring everything out, let me do a recap of everything that we did today. First thing that got accomplished was the strut bar. That was only like 60, 70 bucks, so that wasn't too bad, and it really does make a difference. Second was supposed to be this air filter that was gonna go like that, but obviously that wasn't gonna work. So we went to Advanced Auto Parts, bought this for like 6 bucks. I had this laying around, and then we just secured it with that. And then maybe the hardest but the most rewarding was the blow valve. Let me know in the comments if this not being there and this vacuum that is right there, those two are exposed. Let me know if that makes any difference. I was told that it probably doesn't make any difference, and to be honest, I've been driving it, I don't really feel a difference. But here's the Bliss blow valve. Here's how it's gonna look for now. We have the new line right there, which goes to this. Here's a blow valve itself. I have the intake vacuum line that goes back there. It's that guy right there. And after I start it and drive it, I do get the full blow valve sound. The car does feel and sound a lot better. And this is what we're working with now. You have to admit, like, since dropping it off in the last like 3 weeks, has it doubled in with a cool thing.
Yeah.
Strut bar, blow valve, intake, LEDs, new wheels, yellow calipers. I made a logo too. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. That will be there very soon. And then I think for the most part, definitely gotta replace that too. But for the most part, the car's pretty much done. I do still want to put an exhaust. I think it's really quiet. I'm gonna see if I maybe get one custom made. But yeah, also coming along. Very happy with the progress of today. Also pretty sick to check out this mirror yet again. Strawberry wheels coming soon. Yeah, let's check out those wheels again. These are coming soon. I gotta get my own car. That's coming soon. Radio should be there soon. Catch us at the car meet. 2 white mirrors back to back. Yours doesn't have the same front end, but I have to admit that looks really good, even just like that. I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks really good.
think it's running better now too.
Really?
Yeah, I think once I put a tank full with like that fuel cleaner, it definitely is running better.
It sounds great.
It goes too, which is crazy.
Yeah. All it needs is an exhaust. If it had an exhaust, it'd be crazy.
How much do you think they charge you to make an exhaust?
I might go over there just for shits and giggles and just see what they say, but I'd say minimum $300.
Which is like what you would pay.
Yeah, I was gonna pay $300 for a Blitz one, which is like, I guess, nicer, but.
Yeah, I think with the exhaust, that's the only thing missing.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.